Good day, my viewers. Welcome back to my tutor, which is Moonbags. Today, they are giving us a question under the mole concept as applied to gases. But before I move on, I'd like to beg you to subscribe, to follow this page, share the video, and like it. Let us move to the question given to us. Solution to the question given to us. Now, calculate the following gases at STP. The mean formula of STP is standard temperature and pressure. They are giving us the mass number of oxygen, which is 16, mass number of nitrogen 14, while mass number of hydrogen 1. GMV equal to 22.4 dmK. What meaning of GMV? GMV means what? Gaseous molar volume equal to what? 22.4 dmQ at STP. So now they tell us to calculate the volume of hydrogen gas, and also they are giving us the mass of hydrogen gas, which is what? 0.5 gram. Also mass of ammonia 8.5 gram, mass of nitrogen gas 7.0, mass of oxygen 8.0. Now, but since they are giving us the what? Gas molar volume, gas molar volume equal to what? 22.4 dmK. Now 1 mole, we are going to be using this gaseous molar volume. 1 mole has a volume of 22.4 dmK. This one is constant. I will now write the second statement, which say that what? X mole will have volume of X dmQ. Now, but they tell us to calculate the volume of hydrogen gas. We are using this second statement to determine the volume, but we have to find the mole before finding the volume. That means we recall from the mole formula. We say that mole equal to what? Mass divided by what? Molar mass. Our mass is what? To get our mole, we have to find our mass, but they give us our mass of hydrogen gas to be equal to what? 0.5. While molar mass is what? It's not given, but they give us mass number, which is what? Our mass number of hydrogen is 1. To get the mass number of hydrogen, we have to get the formula of hydrogen gas, which is what? H2. Now, the compound of hydrogen gas is what? H2. But the molar mass is the addition of relative atomic mass given in a presence of compound. Now, the compound of hydrogen gas is what? H2. Now, to determine this H2, we have to subtract the mass number, which is what? Our mass number of hydrogen is what? 1 times 2 equal to what? 2. Since we are determining our molar mass, we can substitute it into the formula. We say that what? Mole equal to mass. What is our mass? 0.5 divided by molar mass. What is our molar mass? 2. Now 0.25 is 0.5 divided by 2 will be giving us 0.25 mole. Since we have get the value for the second mole, we can now substitute it into the statement. We say that what? 1 mole has a volume of 22.4 dmQ, while X mole, what is our second mole? 0.25 mole will have volume of X dmQ. We cannot determine our volume, the second volume. From the statement, I can also write the statement again like this. 1 mole has a volume of 22.4 dmQ, while the second statement is said that what? 0.5 mole will have a what? X dmQ. Cannot determine our volume by cross multiply, which is what? 1 times x equal to 22.4 4 times 0.25. Now 1 times x is x equal to what? 22.4 times 0.25 will give us what? 5.6 dm cube. This is our formula for hydrogen gas. Now, Roman figure 2. We are looking for the mole, the volume of ammonia. But the statement says that what? 1 mole has a volume of 22.4 dm cube, while x mole will have volume of x dm cube. We are going to use this second statement to determine the mole, and we are going to use this second statement to determine the volume. But to determine the volume, we have to determine the mole. For the formula for mole say that what? Mass divided by molar mass, which is equal to what? Our mass equal to what? Our mass given as ammonia is what? Given here is what? 8.5 gram divided by molar mass. Our molar mass is what? NH3, because the compound of ammonia is what? Na3. We cannot determine our what? Molar mass. The mass number of nitrogen is what? 14 plus open bracket. Mass number of hydrogen is 1 times 3 equal to what? 14 plus 3. To be equal to what? 17. Now, since we have determined the mass and the molar mass, we can substitute it into the formula. We can substitute to the formula, which is what? Mole equal to what? What is our mass of given as ammonia? 0.5 divided by molar mass is what? Molar mass of ammonia is what? 17. Now 8.5 divided by 17 will be giving us what? 0.5 mole. Since we determine the mole, we got from the statement 1 mole has a volume of what? Has a volume of 22.4 dm cube, while x mole, our x mole now to be equal to what? 0.5 mole has a volume of what? X dm cube. Now I can determine my volume by cross multiply, which is what? 1 times x equal to what? 22.4 times 0.5. Now 1 times x is x equal to what? 22.4 times 0.5 gives us what? 11.2 dm cube, which is what? This is the volume of ammonia. Now you can do the example 3 and example 4 by yourself. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel, share the video and like it, and comment. You can show your answer on the comment section. See you on my next content.